Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy and I am super excited that you are here with me today. Today is the beginning of classroom setup. So classroom setup part 1 / day 1 / who knows how long this is going to take me this year. Last year it took me 2 solid weeks. We had a 6-part classroom setup video. So if you have not watched that yet, go back, check out my classroom setup video series from last year. I actually just finished rewatching all 6 episodes of that, which are nearly an hour each, because I wanted to wrap my brain around what did I do? What did I like? What did I not like? What do I want to fix? What do I want to keep? All those things. By the way, this is my 2nd year as a 4th grade teacher. Last year, was my 1st year as a classroom teacher. Prior to that, I was a 3-year Title I paraprofessional, but I did have my own classroom. So I have that classroom setup video as well. But last year was my 1st year, and I was also doing my student teaching and all of those kinds of things as a, I want to say provisional, but that's not the right word, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. I was a teacher of record is what is more commonly known. Our district calls it something different, but so most commonly known as a teacher of record. So I was a standalone classroom teacher. I wasn't in here with another teacher for my student teaching. But anyhow, so I did have my own classroom, and so I set it all up, ready to go. Went through last year. Everything was absolutely wonderful and magical for my 1st year. It was actually a wonderful year. But there are definitely still things that I think I want to change. I know I want to change. There are areas and things that I know I want to get rid of. There's a lot of decluttering and things I can do. I'm going to start today. Well, first I'm going to dig my way to my desk due to cleaning the floor. And I want to say too, thankfully our district does not make us pack everything up. If we're staying in our same classroom, everything can stay out. They say if you want to pack away your breakables and things to do that, but my custodian says, do not touch a thing. Leave it there. She is the most precious human in the world. Love her so much. But she's like, don't touch a thing. You guys leave it. We will clean it, dust it, move it, whatever, and I will make sure everything is taken care of. And that's exactly what happens. Now everything is kind of pulled out away. You can see they've, literally picked it up, put it back, picked it up, wiped underneath it, or wiped it down and put it back. Not necessarily their job to clean all of my things, but they, she has taken it upon herself. And again, I'm grateful that our district does not make us pack everything away, which I know a lot of districts do, no matter what. And we don't have to take anything off the walls. We don't have to take down our decorations. Things fall down as that poster is down. I noticed while I was filming my weekly vlog that has popped off of there, my affirmation station. So a few things I need to fix. I'm a long story long kind of person. Sorry, I did not intend to just jabber on, but thankfully I did not have to take everything down. But they do clean our floors. They use the floor machine. This is like a vinyl laminate something or other flooring. They don't wax it, but they do use like the Zamboni type of machine. And then my massive carpet rug up there, they do shampoo and clean all of that. So everything that it was on those surfaces, they had to move back and forth. But anyhow, I need to dig myself out of my desk so that I'm going to turn on a video just to keep my mind going. But then my first order of business is to clean out this cabinet, because last year, if you watch those classroom setup videos, you'll remember everything in there, well, a vast majority of the things in there do not belong to me. They belong to other teachers throughout time that were in this classroom, or actually all over the building. And they just kind of accumulated in this room because it was empty for a year. And so not one thing in that cabinet got touched last year. So I'm taking everything out and literally throwing away 95% of everything that's in there. So that's my actual goal for today. Dig myself out and then clean out that cabinet. I was just talking to our custodian. I do not want to lose my good desks. I have 25 desks because I had 25 students last year. But I only have 18 students this year. And so I'm trying to think of a configuration for my desks to keep as many of them in the classroom as I can, because if they leave my classroom, I will very likely not get them back when I inevitably have another huge class in another year or two. So I have to be creative and think of some ideas to keep as many desks as possible. So I might set up desks today just to kind of be proactive in that and just go from there. But okay, I'm certain I have talked long enough. I will pop back in and kind of just re-inform you with each additional step. But for now, you know the two things I'm doing: digging out of my desk and working on this cabinet. So let's get started. I'm excited for another classroom setup video. I love watching classroom setup videos. I have gotten some inspiration, but they are so motivating to me. That's what I typically use them for, is just motivation. Like, just get it started, get it done. And then, yeah, from time to time, I'm like, I want to do that, or I want to try that, you know. Not that I am above or better than any of their suggestions, but some teachers, which if you're one of them, have massive classrooms that are able to have like a sitting area and like an actual dedicated library area and my classroom looks decently big on camera. Let me like stand in the middle. Took me 4 steps to get to the middle of my classroom. So it's decently big. I'm not trying to be naive in that. Like, my rug is huge. That takes up the whole front portion of my classroom. But comparatively to some other people, I just don't have the space that some people have. So some ideas, absolutely. Motivation, 1000%. So hopefully I can offer you, if nothing else, some motivation for getting your classroom started. I hope you enjoy this series. I don't know how many it's going to contain, but I will bring you all along the way. And if you do enjoy it, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of it or my other content, which is primarily weekly vlogs and grocery hauls. And then from time to time, I'll have a third video. Every week I have a grocery haul and a weekly vlog, except this summer because it's been insane. But primarily, that's what I upload. And then from time to time, I'll have a third video, which will contain like my classroom setup, Disney content, just the random thing here and there. So if you enjoy that type of content, make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of it. All right, let's get started, get some work done, and get this classroom set up. Okay, I think this needs a quick once over before I start. So, literally everything on those 2 shelves / 3 shelves, because a couple things that are crammed in the front are mine, but for the most part, not mine. I think those handful of books right there at the end, the awesome science projects, and basically everything from that white tub over, that's mine. That's it. And then all the paper and bulletin board borders, good. Leftover Clorox wipes, and how do I have that many left? We literally wiped our desks every single day. Every student got one every day. I don't know. And then underneath that is all the extra paper. I'm not even joking. We did not touch the extra paper one time this year. So it's probably going to come out and go over there because I have a 9-cube organizer coming that those bins are going to go in, and it's going to go back here, and my book return bin will go on top of that. So that's where a lot of that stuff right there is going to go. And then this is going to house, I mean, honestly, sorry, I'm holding my cup. Let me just set my cup down. It's going to house like those things, but I never even touched those last year, so they're probably going to go away. Also, those math books, that is our reading curriculum books that we have new ones of, so I don't know what, I might put those in here, but they're supposed to go like directly to the student. So I might just put them in their desks. I don't know. Those are their desk baskets, their whiteboards and clipboards. So those things for sure will go in student desks. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm doing this. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a once over. As soon as I pulled this table into the way, let me get it where it's not blurry. Anyway, once I moved the table into the way, you couldn't see the full extent of everything in here. So here is your before, and then now let's get everything out and gone through, and then only put the things back in there that we need to keep. Okay, I'm done taking everything out. I've already carried everything out to the hallway, but I'll show you all the things I took out of that cabinet, and then I'll go back and show you the things that I kept in the cabinet. All right, that's it. That's everything. All that is our books and old curriculum and things, and then that's one curriculum that we don't use anymore. And then I was being quiet because there's someone else in the building, but I don't know who it is, and I can't find anyone, so... anyway, that is it. I literally kept like 4 books that weren't originally mine, maybe. History, Indians, explorers, more Indian stuff. Oh, graphic organizers and fractions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that were not mine. That's it. Everything else. And of course, I'm going to show the other teachers, and if they are theirs and they want them back, they can have them back. But literally stuff in here from my 4th grade teacher, guys. Had my 4th grade teacher's name on it, who does not teach anymore. Kind of ridiculous. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to organize it yet. I'm actually going to stop and eat some banana chips because I'm getting hungry. I'm thinking I might keep all of my supply stuff down there. If everything fit this year with the paper down there, then I'm just going to leave that big empty spot for tissues and Clorox wipes. Move the paper maybe up. I said I was going to put it out there, but I don't want the visual clutter of it, which visual clutter what? I understand that. But anyway, I want that put away. But I was also thinking of putting like my indoor recess stuff, my games and things in there. because I need more room for my actual library. That's double stacked books. I have books in that bin and books in that, and that whole tote over there is books. So I just need more room in my actual library, which this whole shelf right here is not even books. I mean, it is books, obviously, but not books they can test on in my class. So those just need to go. But also that might be what goes over here because I want them to stay in the classroom. But anyway, I'm going to have a snack and then think through some of this stuff. But I also, indoor recess stuff, I don't want them getting in and out of that cabinet all the time. But I started out with it over here last year and I did not like the visual clutter of it either. So still have some stuff to figure out, but man, the relief I feel having all of that stuff that is not mine literally out of my classroom now makes me so happy. So happy. I'm so excited. So glad. Done with the cabinet, and actually it's just gonna be a work in progress constantly. I know I am gonna change things around because I feel like this is not the best use of all the space in here, but it works for now. I feel like if I had better bins that, you know, this is a waste of space and it doesn't go all the way. So if I measured these and got more efficient bins for in here, I think that would be better for me. Plus, like, they're shallow, so if it went all the way to the edge. So anyway, that's gonna be a future thing. And actually, I've got one bin this size that is narrower. I bet you if I got all this size, I could put them all the way across, because that would be 1, 2, 3 in that space that would fit. So I could probably also fit 4 up there. So, and they're deeper as well. So, how much deeper? A couple inches. So that would actually work pretty good. And I think right now I prefer them because they're long. Well, it's not much difference right there, but still give you a little bit more. Anyway, I like them because they're long and skinny, whereas these are square. So anyway, probably we'll keep looking for a solution here, but for now that's fine. And so our 3 main things that we do: Native American crafts, which these, you know, go along with that because we make the wampum belts, and the Kachina dolls. Something else. Oh, the weaving boards. That's the wampum belts. Anyway, salt dough supplies, and then gingerbread houses. And then this is just extra supplies. This is extra supplies. Probably, again, could use better use of it. The paper did not fit in here super great, but that gave me room for my books. I just had to move some up here. It is what it is. This is all still paper and bulletin board borders. And then look at all the space down there. All the room for Kleenex. I was thinking, I was like, why do I have so many? We ask for like 1 and they bring 1 package, and that's what it is. So like these people brought 1. These people brought 3. These people brought 3. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we end up with so many. Those people brought a 2-pack. So anyway, that's how I ended up with so many extras. I just realized when I was organizing them, I was like, oh, that has to be why. Okay, anyway, I feel pretty good about that. It is 12:31. I'm starting a free pile of stuff to get rid of. I tried to use this raffia last year for we weaved some bowls. That's the other thing we do for our Native American craft. But this stuff was a nightmare to use, so I'm going to see if the other 4th grade teachers want them. I've had these since I was in title, and like multiple years of title, and never used them. I know that preschool uses sidewalk chalk all the time. I don't know if they use bubbles or not, but I'm going to give them those. These are a few left from last year, and the teacher next door uses them. So I'm going to see if she wants those. I'm doing something different this year for nameplates. So I can't remember who gifted these to me last year, but they're still going to go to a good use because like I said, the next door teacher uses them. So she will probably be very blessed to have those. Okay, that's where we're doing right now. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do at the moment. Okay, I thought of something else. I have all these sign language posters, and I did not do as much sign language as I wanted to last year, but hopefully this year I can work it into my curriculum a little bit more, or to my work day. But last year I put the skip count numbers up there above my smart board. I'm watching Kim Wadsworth. I actually haven't watched it in over an hour. Anyway, those were over the smart board right there. I'm not going to put them back up. The kids were way too dependent on them. And as a whole, as a fourth grade team, we've decided we're not posting skip count numbers this year. We will have them make their skip count books, which they did not keep up with last year. But then teach them to just write their skip count numbers and use that more as a manipulative kind of, whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, to keep my colorful going, these match so perfectly with my alphabet cards. So I think I'm either going to have to take my cursive alphabet down or move it all the way to the ceiling, but I'm going to hang my sign language posters all along there. And I think that'll be so cute. And I will be able to display way more of them because last year I only put 3 over there. I'm still going to put 3 back there. They had me take those down for map testing. I don't know why, because it was sign language, but anyway, that was the only thing I had to take down other than my anchor charts, but I'll make new ones of those throughout the year this year. So I'm going to put my sign language posters along there and then also put some over here. I might put the number one right over there because it's, I don't know, like their mailbox number. Oh my goodness, the top of my mailboxes became a catch-all. Look at that mess over there. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I think, do I want to go ahead and hang those? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do again. I'm going to sit and look around the room for just a minute. I'm actually going to look at the list I created and go from there. Desks, and I don't know if I've mentioned this yet or not, but I'm going from 25 students to 18 students. And if you watched last year, you know my ordeal with my desks, getting desks in here. So inevitably, if I get rid of desks, I'm going to have move-ins. We had, I don't even know how many move-ins last year in fourth grade, but also if I get rid of desks and someone else need desks, they're going to take my desks that are in storage, and I don't want to get rid of desks. So I'm trying to make more of like a table situation, but they don't fit together very well. So like there'll only be 4 kids here, but with like more workspace in the middle. There will be 5 here because like I said, at 18. So 5, 10, 14, 18. So anyway, the 5 tops will have less like community space because there'll be a person here, but there's still an extra desk there. But it still creates lots of extra room. This is a little tight, but I think I can also go this way more. Seems like last year my desks were lined up with the carpet and then chairs, but I don't remember. Maybe it was the chairs that were lined up with the carpet kind of once they were out. Anyway, I'm not putting chairs down yet because I just don't know if I'm going to like this or not. So anyway, I've still got a pretty good aisle here. I have a huge area back here, which is like, do I get a carpet now and set up a little bit more of a library area with some like flex seating? I don't know if I want to do that or not. and just have another place for them to sit. Although I could just pull this rug out of here, because I've already decided I don't want this rug in the cozy corner, because all it does is scoot around. So I could kind of put this back here. Just, I don't know. That looks pretty silly, huh? Yeah, but back here, that rug literally just scoots out. So if I just have the beanbag, that's kind of nice. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up with. But for now, this is what I got. I was starting to work on my letter, and then I decided I didn't want to sit anymore. So I got up and started doing my desks. But again, I don't like anything so far. Just like last year. I don't love anything. Don't hate it, but I don't love it either. So I think I'm going to start pulling stuff off of that shelf over there and maybe start getting my mind wrapped around it. It is 1:30 right now, so another hour has passed. I keep stopping to talk to people that are in the building. But anyway, I think I'm gonna start clearing this off down here and trying to decide what I'm gonna do with some of this area. So I guess let's get into that. Together. Kind of like it. Kind of plain and boring, but I don't know. I feel like it's way more organized. I feel like I started really piling stuff back here. I think I know there's some solutions that I need to figure out to make it a little bit better, and I'll turn around and show you in just a second, but it's getting there and I'm pretty darn happy about it. So let me turn around, show you what I've been doing, and what I'm getting rid of and all that jazz. Okay, this area hasn't really changed. This is still indoor recess stuff, which turn-in bins used to travel back and forth from this table over to here just to get them out of the way. I'm 100% just going to have this all turn-in bins, and I'm going to create more labels. I only had math, reading, and forms. I'm going to have more bins to switch out depending on the thing. So like I have a temporary label right there that says quizzes. I have another temporary one that says AMI. So like in the winter we have AMI days. So I'm going to have a lot of different labels to just like keep them stacked, whatever, out of the way. But then when I need it, I just unstack it and put the correct basket out of what I need. So love that. These three things are going in desks. So this is their desk basket, whiteboard, and clipboard. So that whole bar right there will be cleared up. These both I got at the very end of last year. I put out an all call on like the email to see if anyone had one that they weren't using. And sorry, I didn't realize I was zoomed. Nobody responded, so I ordered this one on Amazon, and literally the next day after it came in and I set it up, someone's like, oh, I just saw your email. Do you still need one? And so I was like, I bought one, but I'll take it because I like having this as like, well, right, it's a mess right now, but like this is all like extra papers that we had that we used as scrap paper. I'm actually going to laminate these this year, but it was word form, number form for spelling reasons, and then some place value charts. So I'm actually going to just laminate them, print double-sided and laminate it so that they have both of those resources available. I like keeping extra word searches. This was from our Native American unit, and things like that, and some math activity sheets. So just kind of a place to pull resources and scratch paper. Because when I work right here, I just turn around and grab a piece of scratch paper and help them work through problems. I started sorting through my stickers. I bought this sorter at Ross. I think I actually got this at Ross too last year, maybe TJ Maxx. And it's fine. It works actually really good for like some stickers, but I ended up getting so many stickers, I was like doubled up. So like both of these were in the same one of these. And so I want them separated out. And so I've started working on that. They have these little dividers. And like pickles and food were together. So, or sweets really. So I separated those out. I also have this, which is all like my little stickers. So sticker store crazy around here, but the kids love the sticker store, so it's definitely worth it. There's my sticker store if you hadn't seen it already. So yeah, that's still a work in progress, but I'm happy with it. These are like pass out curriculum, so I'll be passing these out throughout the year. My teacher copies of all of my reading curriculum workbooks. That's laminating sheets and extra paper, so that is where I could use some extra organization because this is so big, it's just really a waste of space right there. This is more teacher stuff, like workbooks, like, to teach from books. That's just random stuff, and then all of that kind of needs to be gone through, but I'm not interested in going through that right now. And then I literally, just because there was an empty spot, moved the basket that was there down there. So most of that one, honestly, is stuff that kids like drew me or letters they wrote me throughout the year. So I just stuck it over there. One thing on my to-do list is to finally label this. I still have a lot of empty spots, but I just got busy last year and never cleared out my desk and put stuff into here for organization. But that's one thing I want to do is create labels for my teacher toolbox and get that going. This was my old sticker store storage. So that actually could probably go over there, or I could find some other things to sort into it. So coming along, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, not sure that I actually like it. I think it's too busy. And I don't think the kids will be able to see them up there because I'm already I can't see it. But also, I can see it, it's right above the board. But when I squat down to their level, I can't see the bottom row. And I just can't read it. So is it even pointless to have it that high up there? Plus the glare, which I don't normally have my light on, so that's part of it. But the natural light is part of it. But yeah, I don't know. And then my disco ball is staying, but I need a different extension cord solution. And I'm working on that. So anyway, don't think I like that. I did put these up here, so it would be saying, Tuesday, July, what is today? 29th. So you would, go through and say that. But this only goes to 11 and not all the days of the month. So I don't know if that even makes sense to anyone but me, but that's why I put that there. And then I still need to put some over here, which I was thinking of doing the emotions, alphabet, and colors, because those kind of offset each other. I think emotions is a good thing to have in the classroom. And then I thought I was going to get 9 up there, but I only got 7. 8. I got 8. So again, I think it's too busy. I'm going to leave it for now. When I come back, I'm actually like feeling a little worn down. I haven't eaten today and it's like 3 o'clock, I think. Yeah, I might go ahead and hang those 3 because I know I want those at least over there. I thought about putting my alphabet on that side, but then I'd have to move my class schedule and I don't want to. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I know I don't want my skip count numbers up there and something needs to go there. So yeah, let's put those 3 up and then probably go find something to eat. Okay, I feel like you haven't seen my face in a while, but I had an idea while I was doing that. So I was able to actually get 4 over there. So I ended up doing alphabet, sports, animals, and colors over there. And the emotions one, I thought, oh, I should put that over here in my cozy corner / it's supposed to be my calm down corner. I call it the cozy corner. And I had this idea the other day too, to move my animals on this side. Okay, I'll turn you back around now. To move my animals to this side because this is cardboard and that way, which it held up great last year. Nobody destroyed it or anything. But yeah, with my reading buddies on that side, that kind of frees up this area over here. And so maybe, okay, I didn't even show you. So I put my emotions with my emotions. Don't bottle it up. We got our emotions there. And then maybe I'll put some like breathing techniques or something under that shelf. Was quite dirty. So anyhow, now that makes me really want to have that rug out of there. Or maybe I put it back in and underneath that. I don't know. But also I was thinking about taking these curtains down and hanging my, Tinkerbell fairy net that I had when I was in Tidal. I found it. Where's it at? You may have seen me in a time lapse earlier, folded out. I don't know if I capture that or not, but it's like a, one of those bed canopy net things. I thought about putting that back up this year and taking these curtains down, which I love the curtains. I think it's cute, but here's the problem. Glitter, glitter everywhere. I can always tell when a kid's been in the cozy corner because they are covered in glitter. So that's my only problem with it, if you will. So I don't know what I want to do. But the curtains are fun, cute, but they're also kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go ahead and hang that up there and see how I feel about the canopy thing. Yeah, let's just give that a try. Okay, it's actually terrible. It does not do anything for this area. So, yeah, I just don't know. I actually don't even know about having that over here. I feel like it's so much better of a corner when it's on that side. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to just hang those posters over here on this side. I don't know. Hang on. Let me change it up. Okay. Upon further inspection, this is getting tore up. So I definitely feel like I need to move my shelf back over here because that's definitely getting torn up right there. This is very worn, that tape. So kids are sitting against it, I think is what the deal is. I wasn't even showing you, but they'll cram like 3 or 4 kids in here. And like if we have indoor recess, they'll sit on their Chromebooks back here. So I'm gonna move that back over here and go from there. Okay, I ended up back with this. So toy shelf or reading buddies over here. I wish there was a way that I could keep my curtains back further like this, but I don't want to clamp them to this thing. Yeah, anyway, and then I have my emotion posters over here, and then maybe I'll find some little basket solution or like smaller, thinner shelf, just like super thin shelf of some sort, or even like some magnetic like trays. Ooh, that might be a good idea. I've seen those for like whiteboards, you know, some like just a few magnetic trays with maybe some like emotion books or stuff. I don't know. I've literally did not have to use it as a calm down corner last year. It was more just a whoever got here first alternative seating for reading and things like that. I definitely want a rectangular rug for in here. I tried to put this circle one back in here. Wish I was filming because I'm sure it was very comical. So I kind of want to put that in here. Put a square one or a rectangle one in here. So I need to do some measurements. Let me find a tape measure, measure that, and then I think I'm done for the day. It's been quite a long day. It's a little after 3 now. I think I said it was 3 earlier, but it wasn't. It just felt like it. Feel like I filmed a lot, but I don't think I filmed enough for an entire episode, if you will. So I will probably end up coming back tomorrow and doing a, you know, more, adding more onto this, you know, or whatever. So anyhow, feeling pretty good, kind of, about the things I got done today. That cabinet was like a big, huge check off my list. So I was super happy to like literally check it off my list. I had to film it. So anyway, I might just wander around a few more minutes and just kind of get another game plan in my head for next time. But it's still a work in progress, and it's getting there. But that's what classroom setup is all about, getting it figured out before school starts to save myself some brain capacity, time, and energy. Okay, well, see you tomorrow for the next part, or in a day or two, for a continuation of classroom setup. Hey y'all, welcome back to Classroom Setup Day 2, Part 1 still, I do believe. So my kids and I went thrifting yesterday. I did not come back up here yesterday. It's Thursday now. And I have been searching Marketplace for literally all last year through this year, and have not found a mini fridge for less than $50. And the ones that I do find around the $50 mark sell like immediately. We are right smack dab in the middle of multiple college towns, and so they're kind of in abundance, but they go like super duper fast. So we went thrifting to our favorite thrift store, and they had one for, get this, $15. It has a slide odor. I'm going to clean it up really good. I have some like really good cleaning spray, and of course a million Clorox wipes you saw. So I'm going to wipe it down really good. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in today. I think I'm just going to put it back here on this desk for now till I figure out where I'm even going to put it. I did think about, it'll throw everything off probably, but scooting this down, because I'm already trying to figure out how to kind of fill that space. And because I moved that green shelf over, I could scoot this cabinet down a little this way, and then this whole shelf could scoot down this way, and I could put it over there behind my desk. But I don't know yet, because that is actually it's not centered on the window like at all. Now that I'm looking at it, the stuff is centered, which that wouldn't change, but anyway, doesn't matter. If I scooted it down, that might help make room behind my desk, but honestly, it wouldn't hurt that it's back here probably. It's basically to keep class reward stuff in. So with their AR goals, let me turn you around here. So some of their first ones are a root beer float. They get a drink of their choice, multiple other things. That's about the only 2, honestly, but to keep ice cream and root beer, we do have a large fridge down in the teacher's lounge, but my stuff kept getting used all the time last year. And I honestly don't think it was on purpose or anybody's fault, but because we all do ice cream of some sort end to end in this building for rewards. And I think people, like, my name was on the bag and everything, and it was just laying on its side instead of standing up. And so I think people are just like, oh, that's mine, I'm gonna grab one. They weren't checking that it was actually theirs. And so then the teacher next door has a mini fridge, and so I was storing it in her room, but then I would have to like send a kid over there to get, I don't know, it was just kind of an extra hassle. So I'm like, it would be so nice to just have one in my classroom. Way over explaining my need for it, other than the fact it does not have to be near my desk, because all it's going to have in it is sodas and ice cream. So hoping that it works for $15. It does say, the little sticker on it says, freezer has a slight odor. And it does. It's not horrid. Aiden said it smells like death, but it's not that bad. It just smells like a refrigerator that's, been sitting and not plugged in. So we're going to plug it in, clean it up, see what it's like. Just gonna be real honest, I feel terrible today. So I don't know what's going on with me. So I don't think I'm gonna get much done today. Also the fact that it's almost 2 o'clock, it's 1:40 right now. So I'm only gonna be here for a few hours, but I knew I had to come do some stuff. Oh, and I found hopefully some storage solutions for that black cabinet. So I'm gonna show you guys that too. But let's get started on this refrigerator, get it set up, plugged in, cleaned up, all that jazz. Have not had luck looking for a carpet. Actually, I did find a carpet at Dollar General, and I'm like, I am not paying that much more for this. So then I start looking on Amazon, and I'm like, I'm going back to Dollar General. They're cheaper at Dollar General than at Amazon. So a new carpet for my cozy corner, just to refresh your memory. So anyway, I have my door shut today. I don't think anyone else is. I keep hearing noises, but I don't know if it's custodians or what, but not feeling good. Keeping my door shut. I don't want to see or talk to anybody. No offense to anybody. I love you all, but I just need to get a few things done while I'm here. And I'll just bring you guys along with me to try and do as much as I can. Okay, couple things. It is very quiet. Like my air purifier is louder than this. Very quiet. It's already starting to get cold. Just plugged it in, and definitely the refrigerator part. So I'm hoping that that means also the freezer, but it's really the back wall that's cold right now. So good sign. And y'all, it was gross. Like I sprayed this stuff and closed the doors and then cleaned the outside. By the time I opened the doors, I almost grabbed the camera to show you, but it was really gross. You could see where the stuff was running. It was gross, but already smells so much better. It was definitely like a shop fridge or something. It's pretty scuffed up. Who knows what was kept in it, but cleaned it all up. Smells so fresh and so clean. So I'm going to actually get a few little cups and put water in them. Put one in the freezer, one in the fridge to make sure it's not freezing the stuff in the refrigerator before I put sodas in there, because that would not be fun. And all that jazz. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to show you the storage solutions I found for that cabinet. I need to find my thermometer and see if I have a fever. I don't know if there's something wrong with me today. I don't feel good. So I'm going to freeze some water, or put some water in the fridge, and then we'll do some more stuff. Okay. These are the bins that I got. Still kind of pricey. However, they're pretty large. You can't really tell because there's 3 stacked together. Let me unstack. But also I got like 10, I think, of these 10 spiral notebooks, because this year is the first year we're doing a spiral notebook. Actually, I got 11. This one's for me. And then I got 12 of these. So they're like 38 cents or something like that. So it was definitely like, it was what, $3, to get 10 of them. And then I got 12 of these because historically when we have a move in, they don't bring school supplies. Every once in a while they do, but they'll need 4 composition notebooks. And so this will accommodate 3 new students. But here we are. Now I've gotten down to my tub. So the dimensions are perfect. 10 by 14.75 by 8 inches high. So I think that cabinet was like 30 inches. So 3 of these beside each other. Oh wait, maybe it was 34 inches, because 3 of them were going to fit side by side. So let's move over there and see if I'm right. And the shelf was 16 inches deep, and these are 15 inches. So much better use of space. Plus they have lids that stuff could go on top of them if we needed to. So let's go organize that cabinet once again. Okay, I hope I'm in frame, because I put my camera on backwards and I just don't want to deal with it. All right, So specifically this top shelf is what I'm looking at fixing right now. So let's take everything back out and go from there. I'm hoping I can put multiple things together and just kind of multi-purpose here. All right, I gotta fix my camera. It's making me paranoid that you can't even see anything I'm doing. Okay, that should be better. I put it on wide angle too. And I don't think I've addressed it in this video, but I've talked about it so many times in last year's classroom setup videos. My heat and air unit is so loud, and especially on videos, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't need to peel those off yet. I want to see a free fit. So far, so good. No! I 100% paid for the wrong one because I scanned 3 of these. No, I was foiled by the stack that was there. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm going to Walmart. I think I have my receipt in my purse. That is so frustrating. Oh, is this the same dimensions even? Yeah, it's the same dimension. It's just not as high. Okay. Well, that's just how it goes. Okay, so this still can go right here. I haven't found a use for those yet, but they were donated to me, so. Shucks. Shucks. Okay, but I can tell that they're going to be absolutely perfect. Let's see how much will fit in each one and go from there. So, lid will not fit. I probably just need to go home, y'all. I'm just so blah right now. I don't know. I have a headache. I don't want to complain. Sorry, I'm not going to complain. Okay, so all but the beads will fit. How is this like so much bigger yet no more fit in it than before? It's okay. I really wanted those beads to fit in there too. Can I make it? Do I need to keep these in this box? That's a real question. No, the box is way bigger than the item. These are weaving boards for, oh yay, okay, let's go. Weaving boards for, blankets, wampum belts for our Native American unit. Okay. Words are hard, guys. Okay, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm so excited. Hallelujah. So good. Okay, this is so good. I'm so excited. Okay. Probably end up cutting out all my talking this time lapse. So. Okay, I brought my 2 tote bags and just things back to my class that I had taken home last year with just some random stuff in it. So, well, a tote bag and whatever that is, birthday bag. I don't know why I'm choosing to talk to you on this day that I have zero brain. Okay, I double ordered stuff for birthday parties, so once everything comes in, then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I actually think I figured it out already, because let me just show you what I have. Okay, so I got these twisty straws. I actually gave these to the students when I was in title for like their Christmas gift. I put them in their stockings, but I don't know. I'm thinking of doing something different. But I also got like birthday stickers, like water bottle stickers, and then birthday silicone bracelets. And then I bought a kit off of, I think it was Amazon, but maybe it was Temu, of cups, straws. It was like a whole birthday party pack. And so once that comes in, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. So we'll see the quality of it and all that stuff. And then I was at Dollar General, and I think I've shown you my disco ball. I bought it at the end of last year. It was supposed to be here for my, for our, not Halloween, Valentine's party, but it didn't come in time. So we did it for our end of the year party. They sang karaoke and did like a dance party with the disco ball. This year I'm probably going to do a glow party, and that'll make it even more fun. But I'm leaning into the disco ball theme. So I found these little string lights at the Dollar General. And then I also found this candle holder, which I need to just take the candle out. It's citronella, so it's not terrible, but I literally only want the container. So I might put it on my candle warmer and then dump the wax out. That's so wasteful. I realize that. And then, hold on, at Dollar Tree, I found even more disco balls. I found these little ornaments, basically. So I'm thinking I'm just leaning more into the disco ball, like Disney disco, Disney. I don't know. I thought about putting Mickey ears on these. That's probably absolutely ridiculous. But for these, I think I got 6 of them because last year I had 6 table groups. This year I will likely only have 4 table groups, but that is still to be determined. I hate how I have them set up. I was hoping leaving for a few days and coming back would set my mind at ease, but no. I think I'm just going to set it up like I had it last year. I'd have a bunch of empty desks at, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So we'll see. Anyway, so these are going to hang from the ceiling, and then probably, actually the opposite. I'll probably put like some kind of like pod number or something so that I could, because normally I would just pick somebody. I would say Aiden's group. Aiden's my son's name, not one of my students, but Aiden's group, go line up or whatever. But this way I could be like table 1, go line up, you know, whatever, yada, yada. So I'm kind of, again, I'm leaning into the disco ball. I'm leaving my disco ball up. I did take the extension cord down, and I'm getting a USB cable because it'll be much thinner and look much nicer. My ceiling tiles are still lifted up where I had it zip tied. So that's something that's on my Amazon list right now of things to get. And then the disco ball thing, which I'll probably use as like a pencil holder or something. Did I already say that? I don't know. Maybe over here, again, just do like Disco Disney. And then I don't know where the string lights are going to go. Maybe on my desk. That would actually be pretty cute, like strung across the front of my desk. All those students sit there all the time, so they'd probably end up tearing them down. So we will see. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to find my list. Probably just going to wander around and just do a cleanup, a 10-second tidy of sorts. Okay, it has been a few hours, I think. I don't know the last time I talked to y'all, but it's 4 o'clock right now. So I did a little bit of tidying up, not much. As soon as I ended the video, I was done. I still have a headache, but I actually feel better. I sat and sorted my stickers for a very long time. Then I did a little bit of work on my teacher toolbox, and then I wrote down all the labels that I need to create. I cleared out a ton of my inbox, worked on some emails and stuff. Just all stuff I could do sitting since I wasn't feeling great. Sorry, cut you off there. Anyhow, so I feel better about that. Let's check the fridge, because last time I checked it, I had ice in this cup here, guys. Still smells way better. Oh, good, thank goodness. Okay, yeah, it's like frozen solid now. That's exciting. Okay, but let's check the fridge. Is our fridge also frozen solid? No, still liquid water. Look at that, not frozen in there at all. I'm still gonna leave it overnight. Check it again tomorrow just to make sure we're not freezing on our top shelf. I did a top shelf and a bottom shelf, by the way, just to also kind of make sure this was getting cold. Oh yes, very cold still yet. So we're doing good. We're not freezing on our top shelf. We're cold on the bottom, and we are frozen in the freezer. So hallelujah, yay, that's all good. I'm so glad I'm feeling a little better. Goodness, I haven't talked. Literally sat here in silence. Normally I would have a video going or something, and I don't know, maybe I was just overstimulated. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do, and I think this will be the end of day one, just because I don't even know. I need to revisit, have a game plan. I need to do some creating of some stuff. Hey y'all, I'm actually at home now, so these clips are gonna kind of be out of order, but I am creating my teacher toolbox labels, and I'm thinking they're gonna be kind of cute. I'm going for colorful, because a lot of my room is colorful. My pennants are colorful, my alphabet is colorful, and so I just kind of was like trying to figure out how to configure it, and so I literally just typed in colorful on Canva, and it's so cute. So I'll turn you around and show you what I've got going on and kind of talk you through that a little bit. And so it's almost 7:30 p.m. and I still don't feel good, but I'm like, I can't not do anything. I laid on the couch, I took a slight nap, and I'm like, I just need to do something because this list is like weighing on my mind. So these are coming together so cute, and you get a glimpse into my home, into my Disney room, as if my Disney classroom was not enough. Yes, I have a Disney room in my home. So it's not just a phase, it is not just my classroom, it is my lifestyle. So anyway, I was thinking about doing something Disney, but of course there's not Disney graphics on Canva, and so we're going for colorful, and it's so cute. I'm loving it so far. Okay, sorry, it took me actually a minute. I'm talking to my friend who's also a teacher that is, we just got our itinerary for teacher in service, so if you know, you know. Okay, so this is for my big ones, and so what I did was, let's go over here. I went to my Amazon, and they don't have the dimensions there, but they have them right here. So I went an extra 1/4 of an inch, hopefully to accommodate for the lip of the drawer there. Anyway, and so these are, I forgot what my measurement is, like 1 1/4 inches or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, so I've got my big ones, and then of course I can just double click on this to change the text. So I just have it copied and pasted. These I don't have text on yet. But what do you think? I mean, of course I'm going to have them all cut out, but then the pennants will like carry on, and so they are 2 different styles. So like these are plain and these have patterns to them, but I just think it looks so cute, and it'll be under my wall with my pennants, and I just think it'll be really adorable. The only thing I thought is maybe like mirror these polka dots so that this side and this side will be like you know, like the dots on this side over here and this side over here. I don't know, probably not. I'm probably just going to leave them all on the same size. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. And so I have my list of all of them. So now I have to like, and I just wrote down what's in them, and I have 4 blank ones. So now I have to like make sure that I put them in the right, it makes sense, you know what I mean? So if I need to move the drawers around, that's fine, but I want it to make sense. And then I just have a few other things I'm going to work on with my creating. I have to get my teacher letter mailed tomorrow. So as many things as I can create tonight and mail to, or email to the printer that she could maybe get done for me tomorrow, then that would be fantastic. And then I can pick them up tomorrow and hopefully get them mailed tomorrow. And if not, Monday is totally fine, totally acceptable to get them mailed on Monday. That still gives a week and a half until open house. So they'll get their teacher letter by then, which is fine. They already know who their teacher is, me. It's just tells a little about myself, and then it has like important reminders like open house and things like that, and like their supply list. I send that out and things like that. So they already know that I'm their teacher. They already have their supply list. It's just fun to get something in the mail from your teacher, you know. So anyhow, okay, that's what I'm working on right now. I just wanted to show you because I'm super excited because they're coming together so cute and I love it. And I think everything else has been rounded out. So I will see you guys in the next one. Again, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the rest of the parts. I have an Amazon delivery coming today that'll have my replacement lights, and then several other things. So we've definitely got some more content that I'll be able to bring you next time. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those future videos. And of course, if you like grocery hauls and weekly vlogs and Disney content, subscribe for all of that as well. Stick around. We have a good time here, and I would love for you to join my YouTube family. Thanks so much for coming along with me today on this one. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.